Hello everybody, and I hope you're having a fantastic day, and in this video I'm going to be talking about the same type of step-up spawns they've been repetitively coming out with consistently. I actually stopped feeling like doing these videos just because it's literally the same step-up spawn over and over. But just in case some of you newer players are still unfamiliar, unaware, or you just found my channel, I'm going to talk about it anyways. It's like they come out with a spawn consistently to the point where I think pretty much almost everybody who watches my video right now, this video, or is thinking about it, but it's just like, I already know how this is gonna go, so you gotta explain. You explain this 1,000 times, already knows. So anyways, it's the same type of step-up spawns they've been consistently coming out with. 10 gems per 27 higher SSR gear piece, 20 gems for cost 28 or higher SSR gear piece with the Dark Spirit Orb. So this time it's actually going to be dark element orientated. So all these monsters are going to be dark. And then you gotta cost, what's your 20, this is 20, this, not 23, 33. This is going to be 33 at ultra rare. That's a cost 28 or higher SSR monster. I hate when they do this right here. This is a lie. Just keep this in mind. You're not guaranteed one out of these three. Very unlikely to happen. Ironically, the most unlikely to happen is within either A, the featured gear, or B, at the bottom it shows you right there. How these step-up spawns work is the lower the cost, the higher the rates of whatever you're trying to get is actually going to pop out. So, it's like I said, it's quite the opposite. You got 33 cost right here, you got 233, well, 333 cost, 134, 135, 236s, and 237. So not only will 33 cost have the highest rates, you have more 33 cost monsters in the guaranteed monster part, or whenever you're grabbing monsters in the monster reward pool, than you do any other cost. So definitely 33s are going to prevail and rule over the whole step up spawn if you just if you don't know that already. And then with the rest of it, I just want to keep in mind you could get stuff that's going to be potentially helpful, whether it's weapons or armors or your multi-classics, so that's also good. But with the weapons, it's completely random. It is completely random what you're going to get. So, well, it's not completely random. Like, there's this thing called algorithms they use to really narrow the randomness, but it's still going to be random. So, still going to be random to a certain extent. So, I'm not going to get too much into detail about that. I don't know how the algorithms of this game work anymore, at least. But what I'm trying to say is you could be a mage and absolutely get like the Sword of Ragnarok from the spawn. That's what I'm trying to get to, is you're not guaranteed anything within a spawn whatsoever. Anything has a chance to pop out when you're actually doing this. So keep that in mind when you're getting the guaranteed cost 27 or cost 28. Now if you're just starting off, the 10 gems for cost 27 is not a bad idea whatsoever. 20 gems, that's really a lot more. If you're 10 gems is not bad whatsoever for that, like, at all, to be fairly honest. So definitely, if you're just starting out, if you don't have a lot of, even like, this is going to be at cost 32 as an ultra rare. So if you're unaware, if you don't have a lot of cost 32 ultra rares or higher, or cost 27 SSRs or higher, definitely the 10 gems will do. Other than that, I personally wouldn't all too much recommend this, unless you're also starting off as well. You need some monsters with some good abilities, because other than that, I mean, these monsters are still going to be used for player versus player, even at 33 cost, but other than that, they're not really used in anything else. Actually, let me check and let me rephrase that. Let me see if it's really going to be even worth it. Okay, so one beneficial factor they have here is Odin is still extremely strong for duel rooms and probably Colosseums too. And Odin's going to be one of those monsters that have high rates. Troll's Day Yashimaru, I still use in some of my sets. I'm not going to lie. Great, still a good player versus enemy monster. Eternal Mystery Sphinx, it would also be more towards duel rooms, especially with this potential count. It's going to have a less of a success value for Prohibit Unison and all the other stuff it does right here, like Miasma. Then let's say, not Napoleon, but Horus or Cleopatra or Juliet. But if you awaken it enough, it's going to do, I think, a tad bit more success value than those. So that Prohibit Unison is definitely also something that's going to be helpful for Colosseum and duel rooms. So monsters are not bad. So if you definitely don't have them, if you're interested in them, especially Odin, you could give this a shot. You could give this a try. But just keep that in mind when you're actually doing this. If you're looking for good monsters for like guild battles and stuff like that, none of these monsters really hit the ball when it comes to that, like whatsoever. So just keep that in mind. That's all I really gotta say about this video. Thank you for tuning in. Thank you for watching, and I hope this helped out. This is the AzureWrath. I'll catch you in the next video. I'm out. Peace.